Vaping has lots of serious health consequences. We know it can affect the lungs and the immune system, and we know it can cause nicotine addiction as well.
Nicotine really throws a wrench into the reorganization of the brain, which happens during the very critical period of teenage life. And that affects the brain's ability to do all sorts of high-level thinking, planning, and decision-making. Addiction is a disease of the brain, the mind, and the body that can throw a student's entire life off course and keep them from excelling not only in school but also in their social and personal life. It can be the worst thing that can happen to a young person.
We know that when e-liquid is heated, significant toxins are reduced, and some of those toxins are cancerous. Other toxins include chemicals and heavy metals that can cause serious lung diseases. So we know that vaping can cause problems with cough, wheeze, and asthma, and there are also a lot more serious health consequences to the lungs of vaping. So there is a disease recently known called E-valley. It can develop in people who are vaping, even if they're previously healthy. Some become sick enough that they even need to be admitted to the intensive care unit and can need life support, including things like being on a breathing machine. Unfortunately, some of those people don't recover. Some of them, if they stop vaping and are treated with medications, do improve. Others have lifelong serious lung disease. Some have needed lung transplants, and unfortunately, many people have died.
Vaping has both devastating short-term and long-term impacts in your life. So in the short term, it gives you this false sense of reward just from the high of nicotine that makes everything else in your life, be it your studies, your sports, or your relationships, seem that much less interesting and that much less worthwhile. In the long term, what it does is that it not only derails the development of your brain, keeping you from achieving everything that you were meant to do, it also riddles you with the problems of addiction, not only to nicotine, but also to all the other substances out there. You become that much more vulnerable and that much less functional as a person.